What's up guys, this is Malcolm here bringing you another episode of XCOM Enemy Within, and where we last left off we had just intercepted our first UFO, or UFO 001. So in this episode we're going to be investigating the crash site of UFO 001 and just kind of go from there. So let's get underway.
Touching down.
Get ready to deploy. Our AO is within the continental United States.
So this
Looks like
is...
the aliens went down in a sparsely populated area. If there are civilians in the area, I hope they stay clear.
So this is Operations Devil Star in the United States. Oh, there it is. Can already see it. Yep, you can see the door right there. Gotta want to be careful to hear.
This is Big Sky. We're just north of the crash site. Strike 1 is in position to engage.
Loud and clear, Big Sky. We'll monitor those readings from here.
Scouting out the cover,
authorized to assault the alien craft.
If there's any particular place where I could get behind some cover.
Okay.
Watch our flanks.
Looks like the crash site is dead ahead. We should expect heavy resistance here. There's no telling how many hostiles were on board. Approach the craft with caution and attempt to breach if possible.
Then I get my support over there to try and capture the Meld.
Out.
But it might take me a few turns, so I just move him behind that tree. Then I take Jonesy here, move him up behind that cover, put him into a pistol overwatch.
Got it covered.
So, move the heavy up behind that half cover. Patterson, put him in overwatch. Then I take Williams, move him behind that full cover. That's the end of his turn. Then I take Moreno, and I double time it all the way over into that full cover behind the Meld canister. We still haven't seen anything yet, which has me a little on edge. So I take my sniper and put him into a rifle overwatch. Then we move Patterson up again.
There now.
And put him into overwatch. Then we move Williams up.
Got it. Moving. Target acquired.
And we see our first enemies, 2 sectoids. And they get their free cover.
Got it.
So we collect that Meld. And then we fire on that sectoid. If it's a hit.
Planted him.
And our sniper has no shot yet, but
On the move.
we move him into some new cover. And sectoid puts himself in overwatch. Alright, so we take our shot with Moreno. And only 2 damage. So I decide that I want to pop him with Jones. And so I move him up there. And Sectoid gets a lucky overwatch shot on Jones. But now he is in cover. And he has a shot on that sectoid, and he misses.
Negative damage.
So then I decide to move Williams up in that corner cover.
The alien craft is still intact. They've got some kind
And
of
frag
energy
him.
field protecting parts of the ship. We'll have to look for an opening.
And there's 2 sectoids down. So that patrol is no more. I move Patterson up behind that new cover.
Target acquired.
And we see 2 more sectoids. Now it is their turn. So that sectoid opens up,
Commander,
takes a shot.
It would be preferable if we attempted to retrieve those canisters rather than destroying them.
Yeah. So both of them have missed. So I see Jones is missing 3 health and I don't want to lose my first sniper. So I decide to put Moreno in cover next to him. And then I'm going to heal him in my next turn. And I put him into a sniper overwatch, just to be sure. Then I take Patterson's rocket, and I fire it on that sectoid in its cover.
Suck on this!
Alright, so now it's William's turn, and I decide to move him up a little bit and put him into an overwatch shot just to be sure. Sectoid misses again. Now it's Patterson's turn. 57% shot, and he nails him.
Nailed him.
Alright, so now we move Williams up behind the craft.
To withstand an impact like that, at such a velocity, the materials used in that vessel's hull must be at least an order of magnitude beyond any element we know of.
Alright, so now we heal Jones up here, so he won't be in the hospital forever. And then we put him on sniper overwatch just in case we find anything inside the alien craft. So at this time we're gonna move Patterson up beside the door, and then we have him then we put him in the overwatch, and Williams opens the door.
Can't be right. If there were, that's a being of almost pure energy.
And he misses his shot.
The coming from that creature are like nothing I've ever seen.
But
you can study it when it's dead, Doctor.
Stephen Williams
Let's take that thing down.
has his run and gun ability, so he can run for an entire 2 turns and then fire.
One in for the kill.
So I activate it and then move him up right into cover by that outsider.
10-4. Alien object in sight.
And I move him up there instead of beside him just in case if he misses, we still have some cover. But he doesn't miss and he nails him. That's the mission.
Incredible. It seems to have vanished.
Spooky! Yeah, not really. Get the Sky Ranger back into base. And we'll get everyone debriefed here.
Welcome back, Commander. I wanted to speak to you about our current fleet of interceptors. It's crucial that we keep several of these aircraft on high alert. We'll need them to intercept any future alien contacts, and it's likely we'll suffer some losses in the process. I think it's also worth mentioning that even a full squadron of interceptors will do no good against our enemy if we don't know where they are. Additional satellite coverage will be required before we are able to detect alien craft elsewhere on the planet. Visit us in engineering should you wish to build additional satellites. Goodbye, Commander.
See ya, Doctor. And we just got the database, just in case we're confused about anything in our main base of operations.
We've still got some room to grow on, but if we really want to expand our facilities, we're going to have to start excavating beneath the base. Unfortunately, the deeper we go, the more it's going to cost.
Commander, our current satellite uplink facilities are at full capacity. We should build additional uplinks as soon as possible to allow for new satellite deployments.
then so I check on my hangar and I decide to order 2 new interceptors for Asia, since we do have a satellite over in their territory. Then I just start scanning, and the arc thrower is now complete. So I decide to pick the sectoid autopsy. Or no, I don't. I pick the Meld recombination.
Commander, I realize our troops have to put their own survival first, but every alien we use explosives against is one less opportunity to recover new artifacts.
And like I think I've said before, Meld is one of the most valuable resources in the game, because it allows you to genetically alter any of your troops, or you can make your troops like cyborgs, and they can be used in mechs, which have high armor, high damage, and are very valuable on the battlefield. And so I give Patterson Bulletstorm, which is very useful, and Favor just gets her squatty ability. So I go back over here, just kind of making sure my base is how I want it, and then I decide to go back into engineering and check on what's going on. And so then I decide to build my first arc thrower. Then we go back to the barracks and look at the officer training school. Can't do anything with that just yet because we don't have enough high-ranking officers. Don't really need any new troops, but I do decide to award this medal, who allows troops to heal more HP, and I give that one to Moreno because he is the one that has the medkit in our battles. So then I decide to see the memorial, and that was the first mission, the tutorial, where we discovered the alien threat and activated XCOM. And so now I just decide to go back and check mission control and just decide to scan.
Alien containment facility online.
And so the alien containment facility is now online, and I just check on my excavation and whatnot. I scan again, and the new interceptors are now in Asia.
So, what is it, Doctor?
It's remarkable.
It's Meld!
The crystalline structure housed within the canister is actually a suspension containing billions of cybernetic nanomachines, each made up of both organic and mechanical components.
My team's analysis indicates these microscopic robots are capable of assembling mechanical structures with unprecedented efficiency. With further study and some specialized facilities, we may be able to engineer a sort of cybersuit that interfaces.
There it is, the mech trooper.
My team is more interested in the possibility of physically altering the tissue itself, incorporating aspects of the alien's own genetic adaptations by using the nanos to fuse the foreign material.
The commander will have to decide where the greatest advantage lies. Is there anything you agree on?
Given the apparent purpose of the nanites, they allow combining organic materials with one another, or with machines. We have at least agreed to call them
Meld.
Yep. Forget money or alloys, that is the most important thing that you want to get in XCOM Enemy Within. You always try and get Meld. You just always have to, because if you don't, you start to fall behind in the aliens. I think constantly overpower your troops, and that just isn't good. So now I decide to go for the sectoid autopsy, and now I decide to go back and check on engineering, and I decide to build the cybernetics lab because that's going to allow me to alter my troops and turn them into cyborgs so that I can put them into a mech suit. And we are progressing very, very well for our 3rd episode, but as you can see now I'm starting to get pretty bone dry on money, so I just have to wait until the next council report. Jones is now back on duty, which is always good, and we get uplink targeting for our interceptors.
This technology has a number of potential applications. I'm sure the site.
And then I researched beam weapons, which is the tier 2 of weapons. And I intend to help them, but I need more money from the council. And so,
Commander, we've picked up multiple requests for assistance. Abductions in progress are marked on the hologram.
Abductions. And I decide that the India one, I don't think we're quite prepared for, and we already have plenty of scientists. So I decide to go for the abduction in Nigeria, so we can get that support. Check our squad here. I check on Jones, and I decide that he's probably not going to use his frag grenade, so I give him the scope, which gives him some extra aim. And so that's all for today, guys. I will see you in the next XCOM episode. Take care, and bye-bye.